Okay, are you guys ready? We're going to go for a ride on a Robotaxi. Right here
All
on the
right.
screen, you see the pickup information, and I'm going to play the video, and we're going to go through this experience together.
Yeah, before we get too far into it and get going, just understand that we decided we were going to take a trip on a Robotaxi. So we are here in Austin. So Bill and I got into this, and we took a recording of all this so we can share it with you today. So you can see here, taking a walk right up to the Robotaxi. I think the first screen, it showed that we made the reservation and showed that he was coming up close. And here we are just going around taking a look at the outside, just trying to see what other features they have on this vehicle, possibly compared to any other Tesla. So what do you think, Bill? And you think that was pretty much looked just like a regular Tesla, except for Robotaxi on it, right?
Yep, exactly. And the real Robotaxis aren't coming out until this April.
Yeah, they first launched this back in June to just a limited few people that were allowed to take these test drives, and they had a driver in the front seat. He wasn't driving, but he was sitting there the whole time. So
But now you see the guy is just a monitor over on the right-hand side. And we spent a lot of time trying to figure out, how do you get this thing started? And it's like, we were going over to the Apple store at the Domain, and right in front of us is this thing. And oh, I guess I have to push that button.
So
and then it shows us where it's going.
What's that?
And it's want to help you? Hey guys, you got to push the start button. No.
Yeah. It's not going to go anywhere until you push that start.
In your app everywhere it goes. So you got the app, you've got the big front monitor you can watch, and then you've got the one that's right there that you can watch, and it tells you where it's going.
So keep in mind, this is a 3.5-mile trip as the crow flies. If you were going from where we got on to where we were destined to get dropped off at what we call the Domains, it's a shopping area, 3.1 miles. And that'll have meaning for this. As you can see, it was a time of 41 minutes. It was a 41-minute trip to get us from point A to point B.
And in that trip, you're offered the opportunity to sync your Apple account with this QR code that you see right here. So it did that. It opened my Apple Music, and it allowed me to say allow, and to allow this to be synced. And once this is synced up, then all of my music's gonna appear. First of all, I had to approve it, and then my music's gonna appear. And then I said, see, connect, boom. Now for all time, when I use my Tesla Robotaxi account, I will just come in and this is going to be working. And so I have all my favorite songs. I have all my stuff specifically for me. That's pretty cool, huh?
Super cool.
Yeah, there's a number of different things that you can select across the bottom. We didn't go through all the different buttons, but there's ways to customize the whole thing. There's ability to set the temperature for where you want it to be, the volume level, of course, for the audio to listen to, and that kind of thing.
And this safety monitor, he's like one of those guards at the castle in England that has those funny hats, and people go up and look at him and they don't even blink, type of thing. He doesn't engage with you.
Kind of don't blame him. He'd be talking to everybody all the time. But
tell him about that thing that we just saw, Jim, that big black thing in the back window.
Yeah, the back window is about half blacked out, but that's not a blackout screen.
Right,
that's actually an antenna, and that allows them to have a better reception. So these cabs are equipped with a bigger antenna, and the front camera is enclosed in that black round or black square. Oh gosh, what is it called? It's cover. They're right above the mirror.
You see him in the rear view mirror. He's just staring ahead.
He is.
I thought it was a mannequin when I first saw it.
Well, the reason they keep that camera covered like that is to prevent it from having the windshield become dirty, so it stays clean all the time. The camera has a clear view. The outside
and while we were going, it squirted the windshield and washed that window too.
Yeah, automatically. And all the cameras on the side on this model have washers built into them to wash the cameras so they stay clean as well.
So this is a 10-minute section of driving around that we sped up. in order to kind of show you what it's like to drive in one of these things.
Yeah.
So how did it feel as far as you're watching the steering wheel go, and was it unnerving, or did you feel it knew what it's doing? You felt
fine.
First of all, it accelerates like you would. And it's not like a teenager all over the place. Although it looks a little bumpy, it's not. Very smooth takeoff, but powerful acceleration. And then
it passes other cars. If they're slow, it'll pass another car. It's not
really.
It doesn't sit behind a car. It'll go around them.
And then here you see gather all your stuff, because we're almost arriving now, and it shows you arriving on your app, and it shows arriving on the screen there. And now we just pulled out and we stop. Now we open the door and get out. Okay, so everything's clear. We got everything. And now, remember, you're unattended, so you want to make sure that you got everything. It sits there
and that guy sitting in he's not going to help you. He was weird.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, this is full level 4 high automation driving. So we're not to level 5 yet, but level 4. Level 5, there would be no steering wheel, no pedals, and
here's
no
our
human in the
Apple
front.
Store.
We finally made it to our destination.
Would you feel comfortable closing your eyes in that environment?
Sure.
No problem.